People get in fights all the time.
It can get isolating. I love to be here.
There's this one thing I've always wanted to say, okay? And guys, please don't take me wrong.
Hey guys, it's Corey. In this video, I'm going to be getting the opinions of Indians of what they truly think of British people, the UK and India. Let's go. I'm here with your name?
My name is Parto.
And where are you from?
I'm from India.
Nice.
Pune, India.
Okay, and what brought you to the UK?
Work, education, exploring myself and the world.
Nice, and how long have you been here now?
It's been 3.5 years.
And what's the hardest part of life in the UK to you?
So if you don't work actively towards having a social life, it can get isolating, and there's a lot of ecos around. Oh, there's a cost of living crisis, there's this crisis, there's that crisis.
That's the cost of living crisis. Suddenly we went up from prices being around there to prices being there. It's about the difference between this and that, and when you look at the difference between this and that, that's 20%. And I think that's the dichotomy here between these inflation numbers where it looks normal and this, which is really not normal at all.
And if you fall into that trap, life can feel a bit gloomy and murky.
And how do you deal with that?
So I keep in touch with the friends I had. I actually look for friendships, but the friendships which I know are going to last longer, and I nurture them like someone who nurture a plant.
That's beautiful, very well said. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, and do you think life is better here or in India?
It's a very great question. There are parts of India that are better, there's parts of the UK that are better. You can't answer that question properly.
Yeah, you can. What's better here? What's better in India? What's worse here? What's worse in India?
So in India, life feels a lot smoother. The cultural similarity I have there makes things easier. Here, I would think there's more structure. Here, I would think there's cleaner air. Obviously, the hard parts here would be, again, the lack of culture in some places. But yeah, both places have their pros and cons.
What do you love about the UK?
It's the architecture, it's the nature, and it's the countryside. I love the countryside, yeah.
Is there a particular part of the countryside that you love?
Yeah, the Lake District. I love the Lake District. I love Edinburgh. I love the Scottish Highlands. Yeah, all of it. Yeah.
Have you had any kind of unique experiences there that really spoke to you when you were there, that made you love it?
So in the Lake District, me and my friends went to a lake. We had a hike there, and then we decided let's explore more, but the paths which were not taken by tourists. So we just kept walking and walking and walking for nearly 2.5 hours. We just came across a village out of nowhere, and that was just beautiful because that village was like all covered with flowers, very few people, they kept to themselves, and it was just amazing. Yeah.
What do you hate about the UK or dislike about the UK?
I mean, hate is a strong word, and I think I wouldn't use that word, or even if I used it, I didn't think I would embody it in any sense. Hate is a strong word. There are parts that I dislike. I would say everyone is a bit intolerant these days. Yeah.
How so?
They're intolerant of the fabric that makes UK special, or especially London special, is the multiculturalism, I think. And there has been sentiment towards a bit of antagonistic sentiment regarding that, against that, yeah.
Any final comments about the UK or British people?
I think British people are actually very nice and very polite. I think they're misrepresented.
How so?
I mean, they all say like there has been a colonial past to them, but if you talk to an average British person, average working class British person, you'll see how nice, accommodating and polite they are.
I'm here with?
Prai.
And where are you from?
I'm from India, Jaipur.
What brings you to the UK? How come you're in the UK?
I came here for uni and then I moved to London for work.
Nice. Where did you study at university?
I went to University of Leeds.
Oh, nice. So what did you study?
I did economics and finance, and now I work in finance.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Oh, awesome. Fantastic. So I guess let's start off with your time in Leeds. What was Leeds like? How did you find that as an experience?
It was really nice. It's a very like student city, so like you go out a lot and all you see is like students in the town, which is really nice. And it's a really nice nightlife, so like it's a good night out, I'd say, for Leeds.
And how do you find Leeds compared to London in terms of how people are?
I think people in Leeds are nicer than in London, but like London's so much bigger, so you get to like meet newer people. You just like get to go and like do so many different activities, which is fun.
What was the highlight of your time in Leeds?
I played badminton, so I guess the badminton group was the highlight.
And what was challenging about your time in Leeds?
I guess just like meeting new people, because like I'm quite introverted, but then like meeting new people, I love meeting new people. And then when I started like talking to people, it was a bit challenging at first, but then I got used to it.
You don't seem introverted to me at all. We just
Okay.
struck up a conversation really well. So yeah, if you have introversion, it's hidden at the moment.
That's good, that's what we like.
Good, nice. You're coming out of it. And what's been the biggest culture shock of your time in the UK or the UK in general?
The drinking culture. because I guess like you get this a lot. There's people drink here so much more than back home, and everyone like goes out to pub almost every day, which is obviously like quite different. So I guess that was the biggest culture shock.
What's the drinking culture like in India?
I'm from like the northwest, so like Jaipur, which is like a really touristy place.
Okay.
And my family doesn't drink as much, so it's quite different for me.
So was your first time, I guess, properly drinking when you came here as a student in Leeds, or?
It was,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
We went on like quite a few night outs during Freshers Week.
And how did you find that, seeing all the drunk people and I guess maybe being drunk yourself?
I mean, but I was drunk myself, so I didn't really like feel anything. I felt like I was just part of it. So it was really fun.
What's the craziest things you kind of seen in the UK when people are drunk?
Oh, you see like all sorts of crazy things. I think like people get in fights all the time.
Yo.
Which is a bit like scary, especially in like clubs and stuff. But yeah, I think like fights would be the biggest thing.
And how have you found it making British friends? What's that been like?
It's been okay. I think everyone's like quite open, so it's quite easy. And especially when you're in like a diverse place, you just like meet different people and everyone's like open to talking to you. So it's not been, I wouldn't say it's been hard, but at the same time, sometimes just like really personal. So I personally haven't found it hard, I'd say.
And how have British people treated you as a foreigner in the UK, especially when they find out you're from India?
I think I've had positive experiences most of the times. So especially in uni, I think it's like so much easier. Everyone's like quite open and everyone's been really nice. So I personally haven't felt anything bad, which I guess is good.
And now you're working, how do you find that in terms of making friends or getting along with colleagues?
So where I work is really diverse. We barely have any British people. So it's quite easy, I guess. Like there's a lot of European people and there's people from everywhere. That's been easier, if anything.
And what's something you miss from India that you wish was here in the UK?
The food without thinking.
What's your favourite Indian food?
I'm vegetarian, so I like paneer and naan, which is like quite basic, but yeah, anything North Indian.
And what about British food? What's your favourite British food? Or any British food that you do like?
Oh, I think like British food is hard to say. I do like a British breakfast, like a full English breakfast, but as I said, I'm vegetarian, so I can't have a full English. I prefer like the veggie version of it, but I guess like a full English breakfast.
What's a veggie version of a full English? I can't even imagine that because I'm absolutely a meat eater.
For celery, can I still eat it if it isn't hard anymore? Hey, yo, pause.
Pause. Yeah.
Fair enough, good to know.
So I don't know what the vegetarian version of a full English would be. What is that?
I think it's mostly like similar things, except like the sausages would be like the veggie sausages, and then you would have like mushrooms and stuff.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
What advice would you have for anyone coming to the UK to make the most of their time here in the UK?
One thing I would advise is like being open to meeting new people, because like you get to meet people from like everywhere, which I think is like quite cool and quite different about the UK. You don't get that everywhere. So I would say maybe just be open to meeting new people and not have like preconceived notions. So
That's a good one. How has the UK changed you?
it has made me more outgoing. So as I said, like I was introverted before. Maybe I am now as well, but it has like forced me to get out of my shell and like meet new people. So it's been good in that way.
Any final comments about British people in the UK?
I think people are nice despite the weather, which I guess is commendable, because like when the weather is miserable, then I'm miserable, but then people are still nice. So I guess that's something to be happy about, be proud of.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm pretty miserable when the weather's not nice. I'm a whole different person. Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, I'm telling you. I'm here with your name?
Ashwini.
And where are you from?
I'm from India.
And what brought you to the UK? Why did you come to the UK?
Initially, I came here as a student, but second time I came here as a founder of my brand, and I'm building my brand here from
Nice.
London.
And what do you love about the UK?
I guess the people, the different kind of culture that you get to see, and people like yourself, you can meet anybody randomly here, and that's kind of nice and beautiful about it.
Fantastic. So you came to the UK to study, right? Where were you studying?
I was studying Masters in Climate Resilient and Environmental Sustainability Architecture.
And where was that?
It was in University of Liverpool.
Okay, and how long did you stay in Liverpool?
1.5 years.
Nice. Okay. What did you think of people in Liverpool? How did you find them
People
to you?
in Liverpool are quite friendly compared to people in London, because there I think people show that they care about community and they care about each other. Here I feel people are very individual based and they are mostly self-centered, looking out for themselves, which is not bad, but I think people here are mostly behind work, behind money, behind building a life, and they tend to forget communities and stuff like that.
And what's did you hate about the UK? Do you not like about the UK?
Western countries makes you feel very lonely because I come from a place where communities matter, and there everybody else, I mean, you know your milkman, you know your guy who delivers groceries to you, etc, etc. Here people are just behind work and they are very self-centered. That's what I feel.
What kind of examples do you have where you've seen people being self-centered?
Oh well, to be honest, I am anemic. If I go out a lot, I tend to faint. So I was lying on the road for, I fainted and I was lying on the road for more than 10 minutes and nobody even asked me to. Nobody came to me and spoke to me and I was just lying there.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
I just made myself that I was okay. I was catching my bag and just wondering, will I be able to go home safe or not? So that was one of the experiences that made me realize that this is not the country that I would want to live for a longer time, because honestly, people do not care about you. They do not.
That's crazy. So for anemia, you can be very low energy. It can cause you to be very tired, and
Yeah.
you said you fainted in your case. So that's really sad because nobody came to help. So what happened in the end?
So it was raining, okay? So I was just praying to God that please send some help or just make sure that I'm fine. So all of a sudden I just felt better, and then I just made sure that I go to Tesco, buy myself a bottle of water and go home.
Okay, and where was this?
This was in Liverpool.
Wow.
Yeah, it was last year.
Was it in like the main street of Liverpool, or where in Liverpool exactly?
Yeah, kind of like next to Lime Street.
Wow, and everyone just walked by you, and you
Yeah,
just like,
nobody gave a damn. They thought maybe I'm a druggie and maybe I've fallen down or something.
that's so sad. But you do see that in London as well. There will just be people lying on the street, and sometimes
Yeah.
you'd think to themselves, yeah, that they're maybe
But I
just.
think if it was in any other country, people would figure it out from my dressing sense.
That's what I was thinking, because were you dressed how you're dressed today? No?
Yeah.
You were dressed. Nobody would think somebody dressed like this is a
Yeah.
druggie. I would think anyway. People in the comment section, let me know. Does she look like she's dressed like a druggie? I don't think so. But you can let me know. All right. And aside from the loneliness of the UK, what's been the biggest culture shock of the UK so far?
No, there wasn't any culture shock for me, especially because I come from a place called Goa in India. And even there, it's like a tourist kind of place, and people from all over the globe. I've seen and met people since I was like 4-5 years old.
Okay. And what
Yeah.
about British food? How do you find British food to be?
I mean, come on, their national food of Britain is chicken tikka masala, which is Indian originated. I mean, inspired from Indian origin. So yeah, I don't try British food because it's just bland and I
Really?
don't
So
like
you
it.
haven't tried fish and chips or
I
beans on
did,
toast?
only once, and that was my last time. The first day I came to this country, I tried fish and chips, and I was like, I'm never trying this again.
So there's no British food that you like?
No.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, there's this one thing I've always wanted to say, okay? And guys, please don't take me wrong. People of Britain came to India, ruled, they ruled us for like 400 years. They took all the money and all these things. But the important thing, that was spices. Why couldn't you just get it to your country? That was the main thing that you should have gotten here.
So British food is lacking in spices. I like a lot of British food, so I'm not going to complain. But I do hear this repeatedly from foreigners that they think British food is lacking in taste. So, I guess people come to the UK, they come to London because obviously it's the capital city, but you've lived in other places like Liverpool. Anywhere else that you've lived?
No, just Liverpool.
Just Liverpool, but you've traveled to other places.
Yeah.
What are some sites in the UK that you really love, aside from London, obviously?
It is in Liverpool, and Liver building in Liverpool. That's like one of the most favorite building of mine. I don't know, whenever I go there, and since I'm an architectural student, whenever I used to go there, the symmetry, the geometry, everything that is used in that building used to feel so calming and soothing.
Home to the most famous building in the city, the Liver building. Built in 1911, it was the UK's first official skyscraper, and to this day, it's actually still got the biggest clock face in the UK, bigger than Big Ben in Westminster, which is hard to believe.
So whenever I felt low, I would just go to that place and sit for like an hour or so and come back.
Great, fantastic, that sounds amazing. And what's something from India that you wish was here in the UK, aside from spices, obviously?
The food. The food.
What's your favorite Indian food?
There's this street food in Goa, and I think most of the Indians might not know about this, but it is known as Ross omelette, which is basically chicken curry, omelette, and just pav, which is bread. So that's like my favorite food and comfort food.
Nice, it sounds delicious. Are there any Indian restaurants in the UK that you'd recommend as being really good for anyone who wants Indian food?
There is this one restaurant in Liverpool, which is Bandobas, which was very nice and very comforting food.
And any final comments about the UK or in general?
No, I guess UK has actually taught me a lot because I used to run behind my plans. I am somebody who makes plan and follow it. But when I came to UK, I just realized that it's okay to not always have a plan, and it's okay to slow down in life. So UK actually made me slow down in my life, and that's why I'm here chilling and just enjoying life.
That's really interesting. The UK helped you to slow down. Of all the places to slow down, I wouldn't think London is the place, but I'm glad that it's helped you to get a new perspective.
My name is Sahid.
And where are you from?
I'm from India.
What's the most confusing thing to you about British people?
Actually, it's a lots of confusing thing. Based on the current situation, trust. We can't trust them, honestly, because they invite us as a guest and now they are saying get out.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the whole change of immigration stance? Or I guess it's not a change, it's something that's been happening for years, but how do you find that as an experience?
Yeah, that's why we can't trust them. They keep changing day by day. Totally, it's confusing thing. That's why I'm saying trust. We can't trust them. We trust and we are coming here with lots of hope. Now it's everything is.
What are you here? Are you here on a tourist visa? How are you staying in the UK?
Now I'm in post-study work permit visa. I'm come here as a student. Actually, my plan was not settling here, but once I come here, I like this country too much and I plan to settle. But if they are saying get out, then why should we need to stay here? We are better life in my country, so going back.
So you think you could have a better life in India?
Definitely. But the thing is that when I am coming here is quickly change the lifestyle, everything. I started to love the place. So that's why I want to stay a little bit more, not settling a lifetime, but there is no option. So we can't trust the government. We can't able to switch another visa. So better to going back.
Does it change your opinion of British people? Because you said you can't trust them because of how the government is. Is that just the government or is that all British people?
The government is also British people, innit?
So you think it's one and the same?
Yeah. Peoples are good, honestly. Peoples are good.
Yeah. But you just don't like what the government is doing? No.
Definitely no.
All right. Any final comment about British people or the UK?
I'm confusing. What should I need to say them? Nothing. Sorry.
It's really good to be here. We get to meet new people with different communities, get to know different festivals and all. Especially the weather here is fantastic. Huh? I like winters. In India, we have different weathers, but I like it here because we usually have winters over here.
I've never heard somebody say they like the winter.
Yeah,
what in particular do you like about the winter?
The snowfalls here. I like it. The mountains, beaches. It's been very nice to be here.
And when have you seen snow?
I basically from Leeds, like North England. Yeah, so we see like in December, January in Leeds, Bradford, Manchester areas. The only thing is we are far away from our families, so that's the only hard thing to live here. Oh, they are very nice. They are literally very nice. When we are in our country, we hear like about racism or anything, but when we came here, like there is nothing like racism or anything. It's very good to be here.
What's the nicest thing you've experienced from British people?
Like I'm working with one of the British people. He's from Jamaica. He born here, but he's a black guy. He's very down to earth, very nice.
How has it been making British friends? What have you found that like?
They are always helping each other. We are like foreigners here. Sometimes we don't know about something, so we can just go and ask them, and they are very helpful. They are always helping him towards us transportation.
Yeah?
The roads are very busy. If we go on at buses or something, that takes too long. And if we book a taxi, and that's so expensive.
Okay, so you wish it was better transport and
free transport.
Free transport in the UK. That's a dream to get free transport. That would be nice.
My name is Niharas.
And where are you from?
I'm from India, Kerala.
What's the most confusing thing to you about British people?
Work pressure, because someday they're gonna say that you don't want to stress for your work. Another day they're gonna tell that work like that. So they don't have a fixed opinions. They are keep changing. Same like the government. The government is keep changing the rules, right?
Do we have a good work-life balance in this country?
No.
No. I'd say no.
A lot of bosses want to lead through fear-mongering. Everyone wants you in 5 days almost for no reason.
They just don't want to work. It used to be 9 till 5 and that was it. And it worked. But now they get flexi time.
No.
Our work-life balance always is off because we do shift work.
Most of us probably work too hard.
They don't get up, they don't get dressed. They'll be sat at a computer with their pyjamas on.
I disagree with that. I think everyone works really hard in this country.
So where were you working where they kept changing the kind of work ethic?
I can't say that.
You can't say that? Fair enough.
Yeah.
What kind of work was it?
So I'm working for an international brand, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a well-known makeup brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one day they're telling you to take it easy, the next day they're telling you work.
Yeah, so it's fun actually, but yeah, they don't have any fixed things. They keep changing their things. And I think everyone, not the British people, everyone is same, I guess. Humans are like that, yeah.
And any final comments about the UK or British people?
Don't change the rules.
Be consistent.
Spread love. Be consistent.
Okay.
Make something easy for us.
That's what they say.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's it. Just have fun. Spread love. Yeah. That's
fantastic.
it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love to be here.
All right.
I love to be here.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Cheers, Mike.
All right. Thank you so much.
Cool, thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Korede and I'm embarking on an exciting challenge going from 6,000 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. I need your help to achieve this. I am a YouTuber, I make great exciting videos, traveling, asking people about hot topics. You can check out my videos, subscribe, follow, share and like. Let's hit this target of 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. Together we can do this. Let the internet unite and let's make this happen.